Okay, you've clicked on this because you want to see us upset. So that's why you're here. We won't disappoint you. This is Schindler's List. Yeah. Steven Spielberg. Liquidation of the Krakow Ghetto. All I'll say is that I don't think I got to check my facts, but I think that a lot of this wasn't in the book. It might have been, but
Some light-hearted viewing.
well, well, it's that Seinfeld episode where they.
They made out during Schindler's List.
I'm going to look into how much of this was. So I read a story somewhere where Spielberg was like, no, let's go for it, and actually, really extend it. I think they would have touched on it, but I'm not sure if they went into this much detail.
Family stuff is different now, isn't it?
Yeah, I used to watch this a lot when I was just a young man, just working in a video store, just putting it on. Probably talk after about how incredible the filmmaking is, and I don't think I quite put it together. The filmmaking is as brilliant as the content is devastating. Just Hitchcock, every moment, every sequence.
Heavy.
Fuck. Okay.
So, the wonderful filmmaking and images saved me for a bit there.
Yeah.
Because right after the scene where they were separating the families, there was that shot in the sewer. And it was
Third
this
man
great,
stuff.
when he was underneath, and it was
Yeah.
this wonderful shot.
High contrast.
And the lighting was beautiful, and the torch coming around kind of did this thing, and I just kind of went into filmmaker mode and like, oh, that was great, how'd they do that? And it kind of pulled me out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Which I imagine wouldn't have happened if you watch it from the beginning and you're actually getting the full immersion.
Yes.
But then...
Well, I mean, it's to me, it's two experiences. Like it's the filmmaking's astounding. Even that high contrast stuff, it actually ramps up again. So you lose it with the little girl, but after this, from here on, there's the bark when they're playing the piano and the lights of the gunfire is going off all around town.
Right.
So it's just turned to 11. Like this type of filmmaking, before we get on to the heavier stuff, like this type of filmmaking, you know what it makes me feel like about the 90s? It makes me feel like what used to be termed, I guess, a barbarian or a goth, growing up in the ruins of Rome and looking around and wondering about the giants who built this technology. That's what this makes me feel. I look at this type of filmmaking and this is, although it's not my favourite Spielberg film, this is the height of his powers. This is because it's Jurassic Park and this in the same year. You can't deny it. You can't fight it.
Yep.
E.T. is my film of his, probably emotionally, but you could take any of them. Really, I mean, I'd be happy with almost any response that someone gave. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm not going to go into our usual thing of like what's happening now, but we are missing yet another piece. We're missing this. This was a global phenomenon. It's the best of the best. The talent is there. This story needed to be told just like this. They'd been developing it for a long time. I think Billy Wilder was preparing it. He would have had direct experience. Maybe Polanski was involved for a little bit, maybe. And then Spielberg came on, and I mean, it's just incredible. Like every part of it. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Well, it's hard to know what to say, isn't it?
I guess so.
I guess the biggest thing, like, I haven't really seen this since around the time it came out.
Yeah.
Because it's not the sort of movie that is a fun watch. So, yeah, like, I don't know, I'm just going to
pop it on,
sit down and chuck on a movie on a Sunday. And especially after having a family, it's like, let's all gather around the TV, kids, and watch Schindler's List. But I mean, yeah, to me, the difference with just that image of that girl walking through the streets, before and after you become a parent, yeah, I mean, we've banged on about this a little bit, but it really is, you do become kind of a different person, and the things that kind of get you are just...
Well, he said it himself about in a different context, Spielberg, about Close Encounters. So at the end, Richard Dreyfuss goes onto the spaceship and leaves they are annoying.
His fucking family.
His family are annoying, but they're still his family, Yeah. And Spielberg's like, yeah. I didn't think he had kids at that point, so very easy to make that decision.
Yeah.
Go off and play with the aliens.
Play with the,
And you're just like, well... So, but then this is just a whole other level. Everything is charged. Everything. I mean, there's stuff that's right in your face, but then there's just the violence, is straight up. But then there's just when you can put together the meaning of someone telling someone, understandably that they can't fit in their hideout. You understand everyone's choice, no matter how tough. You understand them all. Every single one of them, you know what I mean? But just that moment of having to leave your daughter in there and shut it, and it just gets you, And ultimately, we can't even hang around for the payoff. This is the setup, that little girl, and there's that payoff later. And you just never recover when you see it, when you see that payoff. But yeah, I don't know. Like it's a privilege to experience such great art. You know, even though it's so tough and challenging, and I think it's rewarding. And I don't see, there being. I know. Obviously. The good thing is it's. It's an active choice. You can choose to do it or not. And if you want to live your life because you've got a tough job and tough life, and you want to accentuate the positive, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I do see value in it. It's not for me to convince someone to go there, but I think I see it as. I think the message of the film is life affirming. That's the point. In reckoning with this dreadful episode in such detail, such incredible detail, and with such skill as well. I think it's valuable. But I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to watch the whole thing.
Well, I mean, when it first started, I think because it's been a very long time, and I remember actually very little from it. I kind of thought, I'll watch this again soon, and then you get to those moments like, oh, I don't know if I'm right.
I mean, this is the worst. Like that, like the other stuff, there's surprising humour in it as well, in the film.
Yeah, when the two of them, when Fiennes and Neeson.
There's all sorts. Like
because Fiennes has got a bit of a campy, bit of a big performance.
Well, he's got his performance is quite dark and but darkly comic in many ways as well. Like he's got made some big choices. Like you could get someone else in that role. I mean, he's a great actor. Ray Fiennes will do whatever you want him to do. Do you know what I mean? So he could have pulled it back, but he's gone. He does the stuff like doing his hair and and all sorts of like.
He's got flourishes.
He does have flourishes, like that and quotable lines as well. Even though he's so scary, I guess that's what it's drama. They know that the villains are.
Well, I mean, he's a great villain.
He's compelling,
and it's not It's not as black and white as it could have been.
No.
So, I mean, it's not really the scene to kind of go into nuance, but even in kind of this scene where they had that one German soldier, like being nice to the child.
Oh my God.
Going, oh, hey, I don't know what he was saying, but it's almost like, it's okay, everything's okay, and then immediately goes back to brutalizing an adult. So you just kind of go, even with that, you kind of go, they've gone, yeah, they're humans as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of monstrous, but he's kind of thrown that in there.
Yes.
Like he's given you like a bit of a in one of the scenes with the kind of the least discussion about right and wrong, he's still given that little bit of nuance in it. So you just kind of go, yeah, that's could have gone completely the other way, but
then the last thing I want to say about it is I think the filmmaking's what's so amazing about Spielberg is he is just such an incredible filmmaker. Like none of the stylistic stuff he does in this is in any of his other work, really. So, and he does that in his best work consistently, where it almost seems like his style is there, but he didn't do handheld, really. He doesn't. So, but he just has made the right choice. He's just gone, oh well, we want it to have that feel. So we want it to be like a neo-realist, sort of a little bit handheld, and just go for it. And he could easily have made it a lot more, steady and painterly if he wanted, but he was like, no.
Well, that's to me, that's what let me off the hook.
Yeah.
When he got to that steady painterly shot.
Yes.
All of a sudden I'm like, ooh, nice art.
Also, there's so many of those scenes. The first time you see Schindler, he's got the eye cutter on and smoke the cigarette and everything. A lot of classic Hollywood imagery, you know.
But I guess if it was all like that, it would actually maybe leave you
The distance,
like at a bit of a distance.
Yeah, it needs to be down and dirty. Well, let us know if you want. If you got this far, that's amazing. Let us know what you want us to watch next, and if you want to see me more upset, Come and See would probably be the one. But I haven't shown Yvonne that film. I can't. I just can't. But anyway, let me know if you want us to watch it.